How you looking at left tackle this week? What's the plan?
Similar to what it was last week.
Rotation?
Yeah, we'll see. But today, not for Azudu because he won't practice. He has a knee.
What's Torrance doing?
Concussion protocol.
Is he going to be on the field, though?
He's going to be doing stuff off to the side, but he's early stages of it.
When did Josh get hurt?
He had his knee drained. So he'll be out today. Yeah, Dex, he won't practice. Give him a vet day. Amir, he's got an ankle. Bryce Ford has an Achilles. Matt Adams has a knee, and Jamie.
Is the Achilles concerning, like long term, or is that?
No, it's not long term, but he's not practicing today. I don't know if we'll see where he is tomorrow, but it's sore.
Day to day?
Yeah, day to day.
You obviously liked what you saw of Jaden coming into the draft, then you got to see him in week 2. What have you seen in his development since then, now that this will be the second time you see him?
Well, he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league already. He's got great vision. He can throw the ball in any area he needs to throw it. He can throw it under pressure. He can escape, make plays with his feet. He can escape, make plays with his arms. He's got good command, which we knew. He was a smart guy when we spoke with him. He's playing really well at a high level. And you can tell there's a lot of confidence in him. He has a lot of yards per attempt, 8.5, which is really good. Makes good decisions. He does a lot of good things. Yeah.
What do you need to do to improve your run defense?
Yeah, I'd say tackling in the open field is something that you talk about and work on. You work on it in drills. You have to be able to finish it in the game. You hit a couple long ones, which usually leads to higher yards per attempt. Gap, integrity, all the things that it takes to be a good run defense.
I assume you do Hail Mary defense all the time. When you see what they did last week, do you think you and everybody in the league is like, okay, we got to do more of this to make?
I think you do it. I don't want to speak for every team. We do it every week. You never know when the situation's going to come up. The play before, the play after. You study, years of the coordinators, play calling history of how they play it, how the offense wants to try to attack it. It was a really good play by the quarterback too, to be able to bide his time, to let the defenders get down there, and he scrambles one way, scrambles the next. That's a huge element to the play, is the quarterback being able to do that, to let the routes, whatever they're going to be, declare, and then give them a chance down there, in the end zone, which the ball got tipped up, and the receiver was in a good location behind the back tip, and it was a heck of a play.
Is part of the preparation for that, so much focus was on the last play, but then watching the game, the previous play that got them the extra 10, 15 yards seemed to really set everything up.
Yeah, there's an element to that too. Again, everybody has different philosophies of how they're going to play those situations. We do quite a bit of that on Friday. We do a lot of it on Saturday. Again, you never know when it's going to come up until it comes up. I think there was another Hail Mary. I know there was another at the end of the half with the Jets and the Bills game with Aaron. Again, there's obviously low percentage plays, but you got to make sure everything's got to kind of go right for those plays too. But you definitely need to be prepared for it.
You guys are struggling more like you have been. At what point do you I know you're like, we're going to work hard, keep trying and practice, like, to do something drastically different? Like, is that something you entertain?
Yeah, you got to, look, valid question. You got to continue to work at it and execute, and to move the ball and finish plays in the scoring zone or outside of it, which obviously that helped with a big play by Tracy. But those big plays, we had a few more of those. Allow you to do that, and you got to capitalize once you're down there. Minimum 3, but definitely 7. So.
Brian, there's a lot of frustration from the team. They use that word a lot, frustration.
Yeah.
Right?
have you seen that carry through to today now, or like how do you wash that? How do you wash that out? How do you get?
Yeah, you just again you face things head on. Things you gotta fix. You be consistent. You don't want to have downs. You're going to have them, but you got to remain consistent in the leadership part of it. Communicate well. Go through the things that you can improve, and then really focus on the things that you need to do for this week. But these guys care a tremendous amount. They work well together. There's a lot of respect on both sides. I'd say the coaches, the players, everybody's doing everything they can.
What have you seen from Daniel? Obviously, he was benched 2 weeks ago. This week he was frustrated, and you said he took it hard. The play where he didn't get the tight end over to the other side to chip. What have you seen from him off that?
Consistent. He's usually pretty level-headed. Look at the things that he did well, which was certainly part of them. Go through some of the things that we can fix, and then move on to the next week. That's what you need to do.
Do you see anything from him that's, sort of says, I need to perform well? This is my future. Depends on it kind of deal.
Well, I'd say every player and coach feels that way. Everybody tries to perform as good as they can. They
See
put everything
anything different from him?
No, he's consistent. He comes in, he spends a lot of time here, does everything he can to take care of his body, spends a ton of time with the film, spends extra time with the linemen, the backs, the receivers, comes out here, practices the right way, tries to be as good as he can be.
Do you want to see something different from him? I guess is the question. You seemed excited by, obviously not the result of the play, but when he was fired up on the field.
No, I want him to be him, but I think I don't mind emotion.
Coming into the season, it seemed Deontay was being described as your shutdown corner. And he kind of traveled a lot. Do you think of maybe putting him on the same side and just say get back to normal and?
I think Shane and Rome, they go through each week who we're playing, and we talk about what we think we need to do. And he's done a lot of good things too, so he'll have a good approach this week. They'll do some more today. Hopefully, that's trending in the right direction.
Good job strumming.
Thought he competed well. Was tough. Made some tackles. Was sticky in coverage. I thought he did a nice job.
Will you have a similarly short lease with Deontay if some of these issues resurface?
Yeah, I think he's we're in a good spot here. I think he'll be ready to go. Obviously, a tough challenge with 17 over there, who's done a great job. But he'll have a good week here.
You said the same thing last week though about him. What gives you that feeling?
I think he'll be ready to go. Yeah, I think he's ready to go.
Josh you said his knee was drained. Is that what you said about?
Yeah, you got a knee drain.
So is that he's out this week?
No, I don't think so. I just think today.
Just today.
Yeah.